Welcome back, everybody. So today's entertainment segment is, of course, focusing on the tributes pouring out to Kobe Bryant.
Still a more serious note, we're talking about the horrific incident, the helicopter crash that claimed the life of Kobe Bryant on Sunday, along with his 13-year-old daughter, Gigi, and 7 others on the plane that we're learning, or the helicopter, excuse me, that we're learning a little bit more. But it's Kobe Bryant, and that's what everybody is focusing on right now. We have seen fans are devastated by it. They were turning out at the crash site, down at the arena, throughout LA. I mean, this man was a legend in there, and some of those fans have actually started a petition aimed at convincing the NBA to honor Bryant by changing the logo of the league to feature him in it.
Now, there's a lot of celebrities with power in their platforms backing this, including Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber, Meek Mill, and Usher via their Instagram posts. They are all for this. It'll be interesting to see if it actually comes to fruition.
I know people are grieving right now and reacting. I mean, a lot of it is reaction. I think they're going to have to step back and think about that. They'll honor him. How are they going to honor them, right, is the big question. But, of course, the LA Lakers, the LA Lakers had a lengthy message on their Instagram site talking about Kobe Bryant and sharing their thoughts. And, of course, they canceled the game against the LA Clippers. It was supposed to happen. They canceled that game out of respect for Kobe. It's been a difficult time for that team. I mean, he was such a part of the fabric there.
And it's affected a ton of live shows in the States, from daytime talk shows to nighttime. So Ellen DeGeneres actually gave a heartfelt and tearful speech during the Monday taping of her show, because it's tough to be that person, that people turn to for laughs and jokes when something like this happens and strikes such a chord with the nation. So she shared that, as well as Jimmy Kimmel, right, Raj?
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel decided to film a show without a live audience to honor Kobe, saying a comedy show didn't feel right. I mean, and we look at that, and some people might think maybe it's too much, but all these people knew him. So they knew him personally and were affected by that. Personally, a lot of these, they would call him a friend probably.
Yeah.
And so it's difficult for them when we're stepping back here and looking at it. But the impact Kobe Bryant had on so many people, it's starting to show now.
And he was working on a book, apparently.
With the writer Paul Colo, who they were working on a book together, and he decided to delete the draft because it didn't make sense to publish it without him. So we'll never know what that book was, of course. And Kobe had won an Oscar for that basketball feature he did last year, 2 years ago. So he was branching out. I mean, he wasn't just a basketball player. There were many sides to him.
Well, there's a few players that reach that elite superstar status. He was one. I mean, if you talk about the Magic Johnsons,
Wilt Chamberlain, Michael Jordan.
Larry
Bird, names like that all come to mind.
LeBron, right?
And LeBron, of course, now, right? And Kawhi Leonard is not quite there, but he's not far behind as well. If he can win another championship, he's got to start moving up the ranks as well. So there are players like that, but it's amazing the impact that his death is having on so many people.
I imagine they'll be doing something for the NBA All-Star game that's fast approaching, too.
Absolutely, and they talked to be posthumously admitted to the Hall of Fame. No surprise that he was going into the Hall of Fame, but they'll be doing that. So there's a lot to focus on. And with the All-Star game coming up in 2 weeks, so you can imagine they'll have quite the tribute for him as well. So we'll see what happens with him.